back to my channel. My family, friends, passerbyers, whoever, you're all welcome here. We're going to make this water pie this morning. I have to make it while my son's not here. He'd be freaking out at the sugar and the flour. So, this water pie was made back in the Depression days, from what I'm understanding. It was created when times were very difficult. When folks were wanting a little dessert, but were low in supplies. And I can just picture some mom or grandma sitting there, with the children around, and them all saying, we want something sweet. They couldn't go out and buy candy and cookies and stuff like we can now. So I'm sure some little mom or grandma just whipped this up, and then everybody went with it. It has kind of made a comeback now during the COVID times. I don't know if it's because, moms are just cooking more. They're at home, so they're cooking more. Or, our supplies have been low also. So, I think it's kind of neat, though. I do like cooking these kind of things. I do like going back into those times and recreating. Myself, personally, I can't recall my grandmother ever making one of these. Now, she did make what they call a sugar pie. And this kind of sounds similar, so it could have been what she did. All I've got here is my pie crust. And I put foil around the edges because they say these will burn. I've got a cup and a half of water. I've got 4 tablespoons of flour and a cup of sugar. I've got 4 tablespoons of butter. And then to that I will add vanilla. So let's see what happens. This is kind of scary here. So I'm just going to pour my cup and a half of water into my pie shell. And I am going to taste this, but I'm not going to eat it because of the sugar content in it, and the flour content, and the butter. I'm not supposed to have none of those things, but I am going to test it, and then I'm going to probably give it to my neighbor. Or maybe my oldest son will come over today and I'll give it to him. He's a big sweet eater. You want to put your pie crust on a baking pan, because if not, it's going to be very hard to move this water. So this is a cup and a half of water. You can see it's just plain water. Let's see if I can get y'all down there without dropping in there. Cup and a half of water. It's very, very liquidy. And then this is my flour and sugar, and I mixed it together. I'm going to have a sifter, so I don't know, it may come out a little bit lumpy. And then what you want to do, you can either use your fingers and just kind of drizzle it on, or you can use a spoon, and I'm going to do a spoon. You don't want to stir this. You just want to drizzle it on your water. I've heard some people say the texture is real weird in this. I've heard others say it's good. I've heard several say they would never make it again. But I'm going to tell you what. I will never say never, because you just don't know. We don't know what kind of times we're headed for. What's going to happen. So yeah, I may make it again. I don't know if I could eat it, but I guess I would if I had to. I've got a lot of stock items in my emergency kit that, I'm not supposed to eat. But if it comes down to it, you know, being hungry or eating it, yeah, I'm gonna eat it. I've got a heart monitor on today. I have to wear it for 30 days. I'm gonna do a video on it for y'all too. It's really a neat little gadget. But back to the Depression times, you know, the Spam was used a lot in the Depression times. Macaroni and cheese. And I don't know if any of y'all are here old enough to remember the little chip beef in a jar. Do y'all remember that? That was used a lot on toast. Now later on we called it what, SOS or something like that. Maybe even the other word, but I think if I'm not mistaken, that was created during the Depression time. It was the little chip beef, and it's so salty. Now I do remember my mom making this. And then you would make, I guess, a gravy or something, and then you would stir in the beef in it and put it on toast. It's really good. I'll have to check into that. But anyways, I gotta keep on track here. You know, y'all know me, I'm a rambler. Let's ramble, let's ramble. Okay, now I'm gonna guess I'm gonna add my vanilla. I'm just going to sprinkle some vanilla around. I'm sure the recipe called for how much, but I would imagine you want quite a bit in this. And then I'm gonna put my butter on top. I say, I can't recall none of my family ever making this. They may have. Grandma might have called it something else, but once I taste it, if I have had it, I'm sure the memory will pop back in. You know, when you get older, you lose a lot of memory, but sometimes something will pop back in your head or something to kind of recreate it. Okay, so we're going to stick this in the oven now, and y'all can see it's very watery at 400 degrees. Let's see, I haven't done no tricks. Let me see how long it says to cook it. Preheat oven to 400. Okay, we're going to bake this for 30 minutes in a 400 oven, and then we're going to reduce it to 375 and continue cooking for another 30 minutes. They say when you bring it out of the oven, it will still be jiggly, but after it sets, it will gel. So I'm going to put y'all on pause and let this cook, because I'm sure you don't want to sit here and listen to me ramble for 30 minutes. Anyways, I'll bring y'all back. So it's been 30 more minutes. I'm going to turn off the oven, and I'm going to tell y'all, it smells good. It smells like something I've had before, but I can't recall what it is. So it still is kind of, you know, it's not it's still jiggly. This smell, I have had the smell. Let's see, it looks good. It's not too jiggly, but it is. But anyways, it smells delicious, to tell the truth. So I'm gonna let this cool, and I'm gonna let it cool and let it set for a little bit, and then I'll come back and I will do a taste test, and I will give you my honest opinion on it. But as far as the smell, There's some kind of smell. I've smelt this before. And it smells delicious. But we'll see. I'll come back once it's cool. Okay, so are y'all ready to do this? I think I sing just a little bit more jiggle, but we're gonna go ahead with it. Let's see. Now, if you want a pretty pie, if you make this and you want it beautiful, when you put the foil around it, if you'll spray a little bit of spam, whatever it's called, spray a little bit on that on your foil, because that's how come some of my crust is still right. I didn't spray it, and who cares, you know? Okay, so I'm kind of nervous about this, but we're sure gonna give it a try. Yeah, still a little bit. I should have let it sit, probably maybe overnight. But at least I can get the taste of it and see what it's, yeah. Should have let it set overnight, but I wanted to get this video out to you all. I'll tell you what, it sure smelled good, if nothing else. Here's what it looks like. Alright, here goes the big reveal. Okay, it's not bad. Let me try this again. It is a weird texture. You can kind of taste in a way, the floury taste. You can see the crust is buttery. It's good. It's really good. I can't say nothing bad about it. I mean, for the ingredients that are in it, y'all, I want to eat this whole piece of pie. Yeah, the texture is weird. You can kind of taste that floury taste. It's not overwhelming, but you can taste it. I thought it would be really, really overpowering, you know, very sweet. It's not so sweet that you can't stand it. You know, you've eaten pie, we've all eaten a pie before that's so sweet that it would almost hurt your teeth. This, I'll try another bite. Honestly, I like it. Is it something I'd make every day? No, because, you know, I can't eat it anyways. Is it something I would tell a mother to make, or suggest a mother to make, that maybe, you know, was wanting something sweet for children? Yeah. It's good. I mean, it's not something that you would make and throw in the trash. It's good. Now, I'll give the rest of this to my neighbor. My son said, go ahead and give it away, because he's having gallbladder surgery Thursday, my oldest son. So he's kind of watching what he does. But I'll give it to my neighbor that got 2 little girls. And it's good. I'm serious. You know, you could even, I've got some walnuts. I could add some walnuts in it. Now, I don't know if it would cook in there, but you could, you know, like now, you could throw some walnuts on top, chocolate chips. But this is, we're going depression, so this is good. I like it. Y'all try it. Let me know what you think. But as far as me, I really like it. I might try it again after it cools down. I may stick it in the refrigerator. Well, I think I will stick it in the refrigerator. And let it cool down and try it again. But I have no problem with this pie. It's really good, I think. Y'all have a blessed day. I love each and every one of you. And leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. My videos I try to put out once a week. I still haven't determined a day yet. I just kind of shoot them as I can. Sometimes I do more than once a week. It just depends. I have health issues, so I do what I can do. But y'all subscribe to me, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a blessed day.